Before we're gonna begin of this video, I'm about to delete around here. It was probably from 5 years ago, but I guess it wasn't going to be for out for like anything as well. It was back in Seattle, Washington, but now I was at in some other kinds of place and for the United States as well for some sort of like this. I didn't mention to do this, but I have to delete it for pretty fast as well, so my video is recording anyway, and I'm probably going to be removed in one of my documents as well. So this is perhaps that I'm gonna be deleting it right now and never to be seen again, because the news is we're gonna be losing support with their offices around in Windows 10. And of course, around some anything around here on the internet around here, and that's still provided to the internet as probably to do so. As back in the previous video, that the news is on its way, that it tells something as well. The weather is about to get even a little bit worse since that a few probably days ago, and sometimes that Stormbringer cookie is bringing to anything to destroy anything as well. And so the emergency alert system has just absolutely begun to roll and taking effect, that starting that the EAS scenario has appeared on nowhere. So I wouldn't absolutely believe that I just recreate from Villager News, as I just probably do, that I just already think it of as well. So I have last few days to do so, and we're back in Splatoon Comic Studio. So I better load around here in the previous video. I made something around as well as of Need for Speed Pro Street that I just did what I try to do. So I just probably did it around for myself, and especially around here in Lumichrome, or like anything as well. So well, that must be for a whole bunch of cars have lining up as well. You can see the reporter cookie. There's Shadow Milk. I'm not sure. There's no Shadow Milk. There's Mystic Flower. And I probably sure I wasn't absolutely that smart. And beyond those guys, as you didn't eventually try to see them. But looks like we're going to be absolutely fine over here. So the next video is There's No Game Comic Studio coming around here as a little bit for one thing as well. So there's more Splatoon Comic Studio that must be for around here. As you can see, if I just eventually search for Splatoon, this is absolutely going to be making change for one thing. There's more Splatoon Comic Studios around here, and there's more. So there's clones of Splatoon Comic Studios, and probably it's not going to be everywhere for some sort of like this. There's no backgrounds around here in Splatoon 3. I guess this is actually going to be for some sort of like, for a little bit more characters. I'm going to be showing up for some spoilers, and Splatoon was owned by Nintendo. I never believed that I just going to be find out for some kind of people. So, it was owned by Nintendo, such as Splatoon 3. And the backgrounds, I didn't mention to see this anyway. So let's get around to show up some spoilers. And I accidentally did a mistake for a while. So even amount of stuff could be, there's not plushies as well. I think there were the plushies from Splatoon. And for some kind of like this, there must be for some other kinds of logos. Around here like the Chinese reference. So, there is Splatnet around here for some other kinds of things. There are more some kind of effects things around here, like many more. And probably there is a little bit more, and for some other kinds of things, like paper and anything as well, but I don't think there's nothing around anything as possible. So, there are more background images better than ever that I just absolutely try to do is Paintball Wars. Paintball Wars isn't going to be exactly how real it is. This is not reference around here to the Need for Speed Pro Street But I guess it's not that I just going to be trying to tell it about here somewhere. So there's more around here. Skate parks are not everywhere, including that the sailboats look huge around here within the Japanese style titles as well. So the same image as this, and even this, and a whole bunch of things around here. It could be around with this one. So this is actually totally like the same. So it was eventually this, and over here for this time, and there's more, and more places, like here it goes. So I wonder if this is actually going to be the same. This is totally big, and it's absolutely going to be ridiculously huge. It's so huge that I'm not going to be seeing that over yet. You remember for some kind of Splatoon back in those years, but I wasn't able to be ready to watch Splatoon videos on the internet. But I'm sorry that I wasn't gonna be underages as well, so sometimes that spells from the CDC and I was underages or underaged person as well. So well, I was 19 years old and I'm probably still underages as well. Going for 20 years old for now. As of me, that I'll be for some sort of like the overages as well. After passing 18 years, I'm probably sure. After passing 18 years old, that I absolutely grew up like anything as well, I was exactly overaged. So, in my, that I just tried to find out, I wouldn't able to be seeing some violence things when I absolutely try to do. And so, this is absolutely for things for playing and screen about here that says things for playing. So, this is absolutely for a little bit good for me. And there is more to come for around here, like low quality images and everything on the streets, and a little bit more. I have already listened around for the soundtracks, except almost all of them as well, that I didn't listen as anyways. So I definitely look like anything as well, but things turn out that the backgrounds are completely everywhere and around here for the whole bunch of things like this. So there are the pirate cookies around here and more of the stuff except like anything as well. There must be automobiles around here, and especially for Linda Weathers. And over here is Agent Olive Cookie. More of the Cozy Cafe characters around here in the lobby. There's V1 fighting for TF2 over here, but I'm not sure. So there's Stan's car right next to Street Urchin Cookie. This must be Pirate Cookie and the other crew that I just already said around here. But not anything that I just added for anything around here, from Cookie Run characters to Cyborg Cookies, but one over here that must be for one reason that I just didn't mention to be saw around here. But I didn't add anything as well, but I just put Hot Wheels cars on my side as well, between a Ford GT 2017 and a Dodge Viper GT3R. So, but I'm not sure that that must be for multiple Team Fortress 2 characters like the Bomber, the Flamethrower, there must be the Soldier, Heavy, and there's a Scout. And there must be Rockstar Cookie over here, and that must be for weaponized machine guns built by the engineer from Team Fortress 2, Skater Cookies, and that must be for a quite fully viewed by a Sesto Elemento ongoing stunt around here. There's Popcorn Cookie, and that must be for a Pilot Cookie. Popcorn Cookie was completely excited as anyways, that she found out that Walnut Cookie found out that there must be an immigrant over here, such as Yogurt Cream Cookie right next to Choco Bar Cookie, and flying around on the mall to fly out of here, just like that, as of the Witchberry Cookie. And finally, there must be Kiwi Cookie doing for such a stunt over here, and Anyways, that will be all of this. And for the whole background of this, I probably know that I just totally, like I just tried to did around here. As of Cookie Run characters, I didn't mention to add anything as possible. But of course, Night Cookie has just absolutely fallen off. But I wasn't exactly that we're going to be trying to do. So this is going to be a whole bunch of weird situation going around here. So even Splatoon Comic Studio could be for around here, but obviously it was owned by Nintendo, that I already said around here. And because of this, could be the actual Splatoon Comic Studio. As of like anything around here in this previous video, that probably is meant to look like Need for Speed Pro Street, like any about for this. And this isn't gonna be more incredible than I just imagined back in previous video last year. So the two links are gonna be in description below, and that title of this video was called More Splatoon Comic Studios. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.